Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Greases campaign. We'll wait on that. Yeah, the Slanesh one is now going a hell of a lot better than this one is. Especially now he's got the Blade of Slanesh. That fucking thing is... Phew, that's a everything killer, that is. The only weapon that might be close to as strong as that, it'd be the Chainsword of Khorne and maybe Skarbrand's axes. But I think the Chainsword is actually stronger than Skarbrand's axes. So it'd be between those two. You've got the Sword of Cain potentially as well, but I think they actually do more damage than the Sword of Cain. If we don't need Cramped Growth anymore, we can build that, can't we? Oh, in fact, no, we do need Cramped Growth because it's into local recruitment capacity. Yes, it is. Actually, no, we need to keep that. We just don't need to fully upgrade it because we've already got all the growth that we need. Didn't I upgrade these already? I'm sure I set those to upgrade. That's weird. Didn't I already move him there? Fucking hell. Loki's army suddenly come out of nowhere. Hang about, did they just take my thing? See, I think if an ally completes your contract for you, it should be awarded. Yeah, they awarded it. Fuck. So why... Give me the thing then. Why issue it? Fucking idiota. I'm not touching that. And before I make a second encampment, which is something I want to make before I make a second army, I want to make sure that Greases can get a decent workable 20 stack and be able to actually afford it. Which we'll check real soon.
My gut is law. The
Yeah, we just need to... What do we need to get built? We've got access to that. When that's built, we can build this. We can get them. We can get the stone horn, we can get the giant. I'm not going to recruit any of them yet until I can get all of them.
The over-tyrant.
I'm okay with that. It's not like I can go attacking anyway, because I'm restricted by the 100 turn head start rules. So the only other place that I can technically attack is that second part of that province over there that belongs to Grimgor. Less than 100 factions.
Look what I got for ya. Boss of bosses. I'm boss, and that's that.
Interesting.
Everything we find is mine. Gracious, the shockingly obese.
Because you can buy them now quite cheap. For 6 turns.
And in 'cause I said so. Must feast.
That's 2 turns. That's 6 turns. Won't be able to get those anyway. That's 12 grand. Fucking hell. Extortionate much. Right.
Too rich to roll. Move your leg meat. I'll eat this whole stinking world. Ogre tyrant. Hold, master.
Right. Let's get rid of those. In fact, actually, no, we can get rid of fucking.
Trade lord. Tribes.
Get rid of 2.
Hold, master. Wasting our time here.
Get me 3 of those. of all of them. Give me 6 of those.
Don't argue. Greases
Give me 1 stone horn, 1 giant. Then that leaves me 4 spots. I want 3 for the 2-handed weapon ogres and 1 for the hero.
Greases gold.
Who we still can't get yet. Right. We started building most of his army. The only thing that will then update later on will be the Mournfang cavalry. I'll eventually take those out and replace them with crushers at a later point, but not immediately because I think they'll be too bloody expensive. He just got musterer. Wonder if I can knock that down a bit further then, with the ones that aren't recruited yet. Ooh. I sense an opportunity to salvage some money. Right.
This'll bring me spoils.
So what we could do is
They work for greases. Tribe Lord.
that one so I can get the bleeding hero. See, some of these are now bigger. So Grimgore's given me one at almost 12,000, which is capture and occupy challenge stone, which is usually the headquarters of Kolek Suneater. Raise or sack the following settlement, Sib Mountain, that's done by Clan Rictus. That's usually one of Grimgore's areas, I think. And then Cathave give me one, which is capture and occupy the Red Fortress, which I think is one of villages. But all of these are more than 10 turns away. I can't even get there in 10 turns. I mean, maybe I can get to this one, or Sib Mountain, maybe. But it'd be walking through all of Grimgore's territory. And even then, I can't because of the 100 turn head start, so. That's why if something I can do with the hero I can send out of my territory to go and assassinate a hero. That's not breaching the 100 turn head start rules. But, going out of my army is. The idea is to literally reduce your footprint on the campaign map to almost 0. So that AI has the maximum chance to get strong. And if they don't wipe you out early on or something like that, then see if you can go about completing your campaign which conditions when the AI is really strong. And it's proven to be a success, and it's a lot better way to play the game if you want a challenge than relying on endgame crisis. Because endgame crisis just doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, this faction suddenly gets 25 free armies that all declare war on you. So what? No. That's not a challenge, it's just stupid. Oh, because of money, because it's so expensive. Gotcha.
In charge. There's no gut bigger. Obey me. Too rich to walk. The over-tyrant.
We can actually have that, okay. What is this shit? Use as 1. 35mm effects while eyes in range, 50-second duration. Plus 40 melee attack, 16 leadership. I mean, use as 1 means you're only going to use it once in the battle. It's not amazing. I'd rather it be that it's got a cooldown. A weapon that's got Siege Breaker when pretty much all ogres have got fucking Wall Breaker. Okay.
More spoils. Nice and shiny.
I used to want to take these guys for Law of Fire, but the Law of the Ogres actually, or the Law of the Maw, isn't actually bad. They've got a nice like explosion spell that does a lot of damage. And they've got some healing spells in there as well. But the other hero, the Butcher, is not bad in combat as spellcasters go, but it's also that it gives you casualty punishment, which I really do need. It's always the most important thing for a melee army. I'd say usually it's going to be casualty punishment and then training for like melee armies. Ranged armies, they work differently, so you can take a bunch of different things. And they've got scouting, which is chance finding magical items, which, yeah.
Smart plan, this.
Now, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to save up for this one. Oh, and then it's plus 3 ranks as well, local province, so you get an extra rank.
Must feast.
A lot of these aren't going to recruit a high rank enough as it is. But I'm buying these while I can, while they're cheap on the thingy. That's weird. Is that a Grease's thing? Oh, that's why. I was going to say, I wonder why the fucking ingots were cheaper than the regular ogres. I was like, what? Like, ingots are miles better than regular ogres. How does that work out? Because Grease has fucking reduced their upkeep by 50%. Don't get me wrong, ingots aren't bad as it goes into those sorts of units, but they're still not as good as man-eaters. Man-eaters might not have the armoured trait and a load of armour like the ingots have got. They're the only really armoured ogres. But the man-eaters have got much higher melee attack and defence stats, much higher leadership. They're just better units. That one could be useful in case of what's his face, Kugath right below us.
It helps me.
In fact, no, we're saving out. We're saving here. You don't buy anything else at the moment.
Ain't gonna roll over. All mine.
Sinks, I need to buy that, and it's pissing expensive.
Anyone wanna challenge me?
Well, we could buy something if we keep it below 8. Yeah, we could do that.
Hold, master. Fire priest.
And although your infantry aren't armoured and stuff like that, your cavalry all are. So your cavalry are beefy, but that's why Ogres have got like best cavalry in game. Cavalry like ridiculously strong. They're crushers as well. It's basically like an ogre riding a really big fuck off rhino, but that thing's armoured. So you imagine a big ogre can probably weigh a metric ton, or like an average ogre actually.
Go thinking.
So imagine how big. Imagine how big the creature's got to be that's carrying a fully fucking armoured ogre on its back. So you're probably talking like a 3 to 5 ton animal with a fucking 1 ton ogre on its back. So when these fucking things charge at you, I don't know a shield wall that's really capable of holding that. You've got 5 tons of like pissed off animal and ogre on top of it bearing down on you.
The over tyrant.
And these are bad enough on the fucking Mournfangs. And the Crushers make these look small.
I'll eat any challenger.
Because I think it's a Rhinox is what it is. Yeah, Rhinox. The literal only chance you've got. So the only weakness they've really got is the half blind. But they might be half blind, but the rider is not. As it says, the heaviest shot cavalry in the known world. Yeah. He's got to literally beat his animal to slow it down.
Won't stop till everything's mine.
I mean, this is when you think that, oh, greenskins are powerful. Greenskins are strong when they've got to like headbutt their warballs to like break them in and beat them at like headbutting contest. Yeah, but a warball is fodder for the size of the mounts the ogres ride. I mean, you've got to think an ogre is a similar size to a troll, and a troll is probably twice the size of the biggest orc, even your black orcs. Trolls are like what? I'd say 10 to 12 feet tall. A big orc's probably, I'd say 7, maybe 8 tops. So they've got a good 4 feet on one of the tallest greenskins alive. And then your regular greenskins, like your normal orcs, maybe even your big uns, they're not that big. They're similar size to that man. They're like 6 feet. And then obviously some of your truly big ogres, they might get 14, 15, 16 feet.
Must
And a mountain that can carry them and not have its fucking legs break and buckle. I mean, well, you can always tell when you look at like some of the lore books as well, the size of a fucking ogre. So when an ogre stood on his feet, he's as tall as like an Empire of Bretonian knight mounted on top of their horse, and then probably a bit on top as well. And that could be like a 6-foot man. Fucking ogres are just fucking huge. And hence the ogre charge as well. They just use their weight and just barrel over you. And that's when I think a lot of people with ranged armies started complaining about ogres, because your front line now under these just collapses. They just ride straight through you into your back line and start mincing up your range units. And there's nothing you can do to stop them. Right, so we need to do a little bit of switching around in here, don't we? Yes. So, oh, I think about their full fucking price again, though. Shit. We'll wait.
Whatever I decide.
Can we get the hero yet? We can get the hero finally. I've only got one. I'll see if I get a different trait next turn. If not, I'll take that one. I'm saying actually 2 of each. Only got one with the Law of the Maw and one with the other one. See what we've got. Yeah, I'll take that one. Right, so we've got him. That one's a buff. That one passively heals when you're casting spells. That one gives armor and missile resistance, which is also quite good. Troll Guts is your big healing spell, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've got these ones here. That gives you more replenishment, and then you get regen on the hero. That gives you cooldown reduction to his spells, so you can make him a bit better spellcaster. So more leadership for your army, but you don't really need it when you're getting man-eaters. That one you don't really need. And that gives him some weapon strength, but you don't really want him stuck in melee, ideally. And he's got 40 melee attack and defense, which is not bad, as I said. And he's also on piercing. But he's not amazing. You don't want to risk losing him. So usually with this guy, obviously that one helps your research rate, which eventually will become useless. But you've got the leadership part for the army, so it's kind of like having a little bit of the confident trait. But these have got 89 leadership. It's only the lower ogres that are a bit shit. They've got 70, 79, yeah, Giant Stormbreak. So you don't really need the leadership. So when you're coming down to it, it comes down to these two. So you can either have more replenishment, which is a reason to take this guy as well, and then he gets regeneration, so he's more tanky, he's harder to kill. Or you can take this one, so you reduce corruption. It's not a bad thing if you go into those sorts of areas. And then cooldown minus 10% to all spells, so you can cast spells a little bit more frequently. So it depends on which one you want. Me personally, I'd probably go Feastmaster. Because replenishment you're always going to need after like every battle, so it's always going to help. And regeneration is good on your hero because it means he's less likely to die in the battle. Having regen makes him quite tanky. And because his ogre is bloody fast, so most things aren't going to catch him. And that's built in 4 turns. So I don't want to burn my son out of money because I've got to recruit these fucking things. I've got to recruit 3 of those. What I can do is take them out. I'll pop him in there. Weird thing is, where Helm and Ghost is normally very aggressive towards me, Kugath's actually not really done anything. I'm not sure if he's giving the thingy hassle. And he's there. Oh, he actually has. He's gone into thingy. There we go. And that puts the hero in the army. Did we get some from here anyway? Yeah, we got 5% there from him, didn't we? Yeah. So he's pretty good on that. Yes, it looks like, yeah, Greases has gone in here. Oh, in a big, not Greases, Kugath in a big fucking way as well. Oh my god, he's gone all the way down here. Oh god, he took full hang. Oh my god, he's gone this way. Fucking hell. I thought Kugath pushed. Anyone ever seen Kugath push this fucking far before? Now, hopefully, what he might have done is left his provinces undefended. I'm just going to go and scout it out with him. So what I'll do is I'll get those 3 two-handed weapon ogres, and well, they can't actually attack until turn 100. But what I might do is, if he's making headway into the northern provinces, she's strength rank 5 with 12, he's strength rank 47 with 10.
I stand our ancient empire.
The celestial. Would you care for a demonstration?
Or he's strength rank 5. What I might do is, if Kugath's armies are all pushing down there going that way, then what I'll try and do is push into his flank and take all this shit here when I'm able to attack.
The boss won't be making any deals till you agree. I'm in charge.
Where's this guy at? Think about what? What does he control? What do I need to control? Bone Road, which they're all controlled by Grimgor, and Mountains of Morn, which I just need that remaining 1. So I don't really need to confederate this guy. Well, then again, I can't confederate until turn 100 either.
Don't even try to tell me what to do. That's why I'm...
He's strength rank 20 though, apparently. So it looks like it's not going to be Kugath that's going to be the issue. It's going to be Kugath. Okay. But Kugath hasn't come up here though to bother me. He did go straight into their area. So he's left me the fuck alone. So it's given me the reprieve I need to build a better army. We are now prepared. Right, I'm going to leave this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're around here, please drop a sub. Help grow the channel. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone and have a great day.